Eleanor Roosevelt, in full Anna Eleanor Roosevelt. Born October 11, 1884, New York. The wife of Franklin D. Roosevelt, 32nd President of the United States, and the United Nations diplomat and humanitarian. She was, in her time, one of the world's most widely admired and powerful women. Eleanor was the daughter of Elliott Roosevelt and Anna Hall Roosevelt and the niece of Theodore Roosevelt, 26th President of the United States. At age 15, Eleanor enrolled at Allenswood, a girls' boarding school outside London, where she came under the influence of the French headmistress, Marie Souvestre. Souvestre's intellectual curiosity and her taste for travel and excellence in everything but sports awakened similar interests in Eleanor, who later described her 3 years there as the happiest time of her life. Soon after Eleanor returned to New York, Franklin Roosevelt, her distant cousin, began to court her, and they were married on March 17, 1905, in New York City. His taste for fun contrasted with her own seriousness, and she often commented on how he had to find companions in pleasure elsewhere. Between 1906 and 1916, Eleanor gave birth to 6 children, one of whom died in infancy. After Franklin won a seat in the New York Senate in 1911, the family moved to Albany, where Eleanor was initiated into the job of political wife. In the last decade of her life, she continued to play an active part in the Democratic Party, working for the election of Democratic presidential nominee Adlai Stevenson in 1952 and 1956. With the entry of the United States into World War I in April 1917, Eleanor was able to resume her volunteer work. She visited wounded soldiers and worked for the Navy Marine Corps Relief Society and in a Red Cross canteen. This work increased her sense of self-worth, and she wrote later, "I loved it. I simply ate it up."
You always marvel at what you really don't understand. You should always have a black dress because no one ever remembers a black dress. It takes a lot of energy just as it takes a lot of hope to plan. I once had a rose named after me and I was so honored. But I didn't enjoy reading the description in the catalog. Not great on the bed, but fine on the wall. To control yourself, use your head. To control others, use your heart. Life is what you make it. Always, always will be like that. When you stop contributing, you start dying. Humans develop if through honest and courageous life experiences. From there the character is forged. My experience is that work is the best way to withdraw from the depths. I think, at the birth of a child, if a mother could ask her fairy godmother to bless her with the most useful gift, that gift would be curiosity. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. It's not fair to ask others to do what you don't want to do yourself. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called current. Many people will walk in and out of your life, but only true friends will leave footprints in your heart. Great people talk about ideas, average people talk about events around them, and small people talk about other people.